For years, my English was a beautiful, locked library. Inside, I had shelves stacked with vocabulary, grammar books perfectly organized, and hundreds of podcast episodes and movie dialogues memorized, but I was the only one with the key. In real conversations, I would just freeze. My mind would race, trying to build the perfect sentence, checking the grammar, hunting for the absolute right word, only to finally deliver a slow, hesitant, I think it is good. The shame was a hot blush creeping up my neck. I knew more. Why couldn't I speak? I blamed everything. I blamed my accent, my lack of practice. I even blamed my personality, thinking I was just too shy. I took more classes, I filled more notebooks, convinced that more knowledge was the answer. And then one Tuesday afternoon in a coffee shop, I saw it. I saw the single massive mistake that was holding me back. There was a woman at the counter trying to order. She was pointing at the menu, her face tight with concentration. I want the croissant, she said slowly, each word pulled from her with immense effort. The barista, a really patient guy, just smiled and said, Sure, anything to drink? And that's when it happened. The woman's eyes widened in panic. This new, unpredictable question wasn't in her script. She hadn't prepared for anything to drink. She was only ready for croissant. In that moment, watching her, I saw myself. I saw the mistake. I wasn't learning to communicate. I was learning to perform memorized scripts. I was collecting these perfect, isolated blocks of language, waiting for the exact moment when a real-life conversation would magically match my rehearsal. Of course, it never did. Conversations are messy. They're unpredictable. They don't follow a script. So here it is, the thing you absolutely must stop doing if you want to speak English fluently. You must stop waiting until you can say it perfectly before you say it at all. That's the trap. I finally realized that fluency isn't about having perfectly crafted sentences stored in your head. It's about getting usable sentences out into the air, no matter how messy or imperfect they are. The woman in the cafe, she didn't need a perfect sentence. She just needed asterisk sentence. She could have said, coffee, please, or just this, thank you, even just pointing and saying coffee. But her fear of making a mistake, of using imperfect grammar, it silenced her completely. I left that coffee shop and decided to change everything. I made a new rule for myself. Start speaking asterisk with asterisk my mistakes, not trying to avoid them. I started describing my day out loud to myself in my car, in my apartment, using my broken English. I started joining conversations at work, even when I was scared, and I used the simple words I knew I could use, even if they felt childish or basic. Instead of trying to say the perfect unspoken sentence in my head like, this meeting has been rather lengthy. I must admit I'm feeling quite fatigued. I would just say what I could. This meeting, long. I'm tired, and a magical thing happened. People understood me. They responded. They didn't care about my grammar mistakes. And in that real, messy exchange, I started learning the real language, the little connector words, the natural reactions, the vocabulary that people actually use every day. I wasn't just learning asterisk about asterisk English anymore. I was finally using asterisk it as a tool to connect with people. Think of it like this. My locked library didn't disappear. I just started throwing the books out the window for anyone to read, dog-eared and imperfect. The more I spoke, the faster the perfect sentences in my head began to match the simple, effective ones coming out of my mouth. The gap between what I knew and what I could say started to shrink, day by day. So please stop preparing your perfect speech in silence. Stop replaying conversations in your head, thinking about what you should have said. Start having imperfect conversations out loud. Your goal isn't to impress an English teacher in a test. Your goal is to connect with another human being. And you can do that with the English you have right now. You have enough, you know enough to start. Stop waiting, start speaking. It's the only way forward. The fear you feel is just a sign that you're about to grow. Every mistake you make is a stepping stone, not a failure. It's proof that you're trying, that you're in the game. Celebrate those mistakes. They are your greatest teachers. So what's one simple sentence you can say today? Maybe you order your coffee in English. Maybe you say hello to a colleague. Just one small imperfect step. If you're ready to break this habit for good, and you want to learn English through engaging stories, practical strategies, and real speaking practice that builds confidence, subscribe to my channel, English Tailies. Let's work together to build your confidence, not just your vocabulary. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.